Hello, this is Sam Samuels. I'm Director of Gift Planning at Smith College, and I'd like to welcome you to this virtual reunion 2020 and also to this virtual celebration of the Grécourt Society. As you know, the Grécourt Society is Smith College's honorary society to recognize those who have included Smith in their estate plan in some way, either as a bequest in a will or trust, or naming Smith as a beneficiary of an IRA or an insurance policy, or setting up a charitable gift annuity, or any of those kinds of planned gifts. There are a lot of traditions around reunion and a lot of traditions around the Grécourt Society at reunion. And even though we are virtual this year, we didn't want to let go of those traditions. So two of our favorites are the Grécourt Society reception, which we'll get to a little later, and the Grécourt Society ice cream cart, when every year at reunion we scoop free ice cream to all comers in the campus center. So I would invite you to take a moment, hit pause if you would like, go to your freezer and scoop yourself a dish of your favorite frozen treat and come back. I myself am enjoying a bowl of peanut butter cup. Take a second. I'll be right back. Oh, great. Back. Thanks. What did you get? Sounds delicious. Let me take a moment to introduce you to the rest of the staff. At the ice cream cart, you'd get to meet them in person. So many of you have had phone conversations, letters, email exchanges with folks on our team. And this is your chance to get to know them by face. So take it away, team.
Hi, I'm Chris Carhill. I'm the Associate Director of Gift Planning at Smith. I've worked at Smith for 33 years and have had the opportunity to meet many of you before. I'm sad we can't scoop ice cream for you this year and look forward to doing again so soon. Please enjoy a virtual ice cream on us. Today I'm having raspberry sorbet. We always offer a non-dairy option. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Deb Wright. I work for Sam Samuels in the gift planning office at Smith. I just wanted to say hello and thank you for supporting Smith. And if you're not a Grécourt Society member, we look forward to the day that you will be. And I wanted to share with you the ice cream. Oh, first, look it, I found an apron, our Grécourt Society aprons that we wear during our ice cream socials on campus at the campus center. And I supported Maple Valley Farms in Hadley, Mass. And I'm having sea salted Himalayan sea salt caramel. So here's to all of you. And I'm sorry we're not seeing each other in person, but bon appetit. So long.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cameron Allman. I'm the gift planning coordinator at Smith College in the gift planning office. Been at the college for about 21 years now. And I have to say that I am very sad that I'm not sharing my mint chocolate ice cream with you in person this year to say thank you for being a member of the Grécourt Society. I hope you and your families are doing well and staying safe and healthy. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye.
They're a wonderful staff, and I feel privileged every day to get to work with this dedicated and experienced group. There are a lot of misconceptions around the Grécourt Society. An alum came up to me at reunion once at the ice cream cart and said, "The Grécourt Society, isn't that for rich people?" And I'm here to tell you the answer to that is no. The Grécourt Society is for anyone who has included Smith in their estate plan, regardless of the amount. If you name Smith as a beneficiary of a will for any amount at all, and let us know, we will welcome you with open arms into the Grécourt Society and give you, if you would like, this lapel pin, which I wear with pride, not just as the director of the program, but as a member of the Grécourt Society myself. I too have included Smith in my own estate plans. At this point, I could give you all kinds of facts and figures about the Grécourt Society and the wonderful planned gifts that have come to Smith. I could remind you that the college itself was founded by Sophia Smith's bequest, which incidentally, if you've never read her will, Makes great reading. You might want to Google Sophia Smith's will. It's not a dull, dry legal document. It's actually quite a poetic description of her vision for Smith College, a perennial blessing to the world, as she called it. I could share statistics with you about how there are 3,283 living members of the Grécourt Society, or about how since the Grécourt Society was founded in 1994, just in that 26-year period, about $493 million in planned gifts have come to Smith College, an astounding show of generosity from Smithies that amounts to a little more than half the size of the Smith College endowment. But I'm not going to snow you with facts and figures. Instead, I'd like you to hear from some of the people who I think of as the beneficiaries of these planned gifts, the faculty, staff, and students whose work and whose studies at Smith are directly supported by planned gifts. So for starters, let me introduce Jessica Nickel, class of 83, who is director of the Smith College Museum of Art.
Hi, I'm Jessica Nickel, a member of the class of 1983 and the director of the Smith College Museum of Art. I also have the privilege of holding the Louise Innes Doyle Class of 1934 Chief Curatorship. This position was endowed by an alumna who had a long and supportive relationship with the Smith College Museum of Art. She worked with past museum directors to acquire works of art for the collection, including a beautiful late landscape by Corot. And in the early 1970s, when a new art museum and fine art center were being planned, she made a gift to name the Gallery for Art of the Ancient World. I had the pleasure of meeting Louise Doyle soon after I returned to Smith in 2005. She told me that one of her great pleasures in life had been traveling and seeing art museums around the world, and that she credited Smith with developing her capacity to appreciate art. She chose to support the Smith College Museum of Art to ensure that current and future Smith students had that same opportunity. I was so honored when I learned that Louise Doyle had made the planned gift that endows my position. I'm grateful to her and to the other members of the Grécourt Society, whose planning and generosity ensures that Smith can provide the best education for its students today and in the future.
Hi, I'm Kat McCune. I'm the director of the Spinelli Center for Quantitative Learning here at Smith College. I hire, train, and supervise a cohort of 70 to 80 students who form the peer academic support network of tutors and TAs. They help with subjects from biology and chemistry to physics and engineering to mathematics and statistics through economics and the social science statistics courses. I also teach mathematics courses. In January, I teach an interterm course called Boot Camp for Calculus. It's fun. In the fall, I teach a course called Math Skills Studio. This course is primarily designed for math-anxious first years, but it also draws students who are future teachers, Ada Comstock scholars, or seniors preparing for the GRE. The center is named after Viola Spinelli, who was a member of the class of 1947. Vi, as she preferred to be called, always asked, "Are you helping those girls? Do they need help?" I was so grateful and appreciative of her keen interest in my work and of her deep compassion for students who are struggling with quantitative courses. I'm very grateful to Vi for her bequest, and I honor all of you who are members of the Grécourt Society. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Maeve McCurdy, and I'm a junior at Smith. I'm from Barrie, Vermont, and I'm an anthropology major, an African studies minor, and I'm also doing a climate change concentration. I'm also part of several student groups on campus, Divest Smith College, and an Irish music group called the Wailing Banshees. I could not be attending Smith without such a generous financial aid package that has remained consistent throughout my years at Smith. Thank you so much for giving to Smith and for supporting the experiences of myself and many of my friends. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to receive such an incredible education and to be a part of such a strong community. Thank you.
Well, thanks to all three of you for offering your words of thanks. As you can see, we have moved on from the first tradition, the Grécourt ice cream cart, to the second tradition, the Grécourt reception, as you can tell from my change of attire and also from my change of treat from ice cream to this Pinot Noir. So again, I would like to invite you to take a moment, hit pause if you would like, and pour yourself a glass of wine or your favorite libation so that you can join us in a toast in a few moments. We couldn't do it alone. You've met the staff, but we absolutely couldn't do it alone, not without the help of a large number of volunteers who specifically work hand in hand with us to raise awareness of planned gifts and to thank those who have made planned gifts. Every class, almost every class, from 1995 all the way back to 1951 has a planned giving chair. And at the helm of all of them is the chair of the Grécourt Society, Kate Johnson, class of 72, whom I'd like to introduce right now to say a few words of her own.
Hi, I'm Kate Johnson, Smith College class of 1972. And today I'm here because I have the honor of being the chair of the Grécourt Society. I'm delighted to welcome you to this celebration of the generosity of Smith alumni and friends. Your planned gifts build the foundation on which Smith can build the Smith College of the future. Together, we're assuring that Smith will continue to educate women for positions of leadership here and the world around. What better legacy could we leave? I want to thank you today. I want to thank you next week. I want to thank you next year. And I hope that the next time we do this, we'll be able to do it in person. Thank you, and thank you.
Thanks so much, Kate, for those words and for all that you do for Smith. And that's about all that we have for you today, except to invite you to raise a glass with us, to say we look forward to seeing you in person at the next reunion, which we fully expect to be back to normal and on campus, and to say thank you.